Tax lien side hustle. Well, welcome back. Lots of folks want extra income, and I certainly understand that. So tax lien side hustle might be just exactly what you're looking for. Now, I don't know who you are and where you are, but maybe you're a senior citizen, you're retired. Well, this will be perfect. Maybe you just want a little part-time job, or maybe you just want to learn a little bit about tax liens and tax certificates and that kind of thing. You're going to find this is all going to work for you because it'll make extra income. So I'm going to talk about tax lien certificates and how you can make money with them. They're going to be available in half of the states and half of the counties in the USA. And that's going to be great because in some places you can earn up to 12%. For example, like in New York, out in Nassau County and Suffolk County. Here in Florida, you can make 18% on a tax lien certificate. Now, it gets better because if we went to Illinois, you can make all the way up to 36%. So I'll talk about different states and places where you can make money. For example, Iowa, you can pay 24%. All right, so we're going to learn some of the inside secrets of tax lien certificates, or some people like just call them tax liens, whichever you prefer, okay? Now, a lot of my students make money working in this part of the business. Now, why do they make money? Because this is a safe, secure investment. Now, how can I say it's safe and secure? Well, first of all, you're not going to invest with me, not going to go with a broker, not going to go with a private company. If you get involved in tax lien certificates, you're going to invest directly with the county, and you're going to get a check back from the county. Now, how good is that? All right, so you're going to give a check to the government, you're going to get a check back from the government. That's going to make it predictable, it's going to be certain, and it's secure. Now, can you make quick money? Well, generally, this is long-term money because you buy a certificate today, and then it matures over a period of a year. And during that year, you could be making money monthly, but they don't send you the check until the people pay the tax. But here's the important thing about a tax lien certificate. It's safe and it's secure. All right, now, I have a very limited time on this video, and I want to tell you, at the very end, I'm going to talk about two big mistakes that tax lien certificate buyers make and tax deed buyers make. So I'm going to talk about that when I get close to the end here. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I got 18% of my money.
3.7 times our investment.
We sold it for $27,000, so I tripled my money.
Okay, this is Tax Lien Side Hustle, okay? Now, I'm Ted Thomas. You don't know me, but I've been around the tax lien and deed business for about 30 years. I started as an investor, and then I became a teacher, and I've been teaching it for about 25 years. So what is a tax lien certificate? Well, it's nothing more than a loan on a property is what it is. So let me explain it in detail. Across the United States, all property has a tax. Now, not schools, okay, they don't have taxes, and not churches, they don't have tax. But otherwise, all the property have tax. So if it's a big building downtown, it's a house like you live in, or it's a ranch or whatever it is, it has a property tax, okay? That's a property tax, not an excise tax, not income tax, a property tax, usually about 1 or 2%. Now, if the people don't pay the tax, the homeowner doesn't pay, well, then the county's going to do something about it. So the legislature of every state has rules, and the rules tell the county what they have to do. So they tell the county treasurer that they must levy the tax, then they have to collect the tax, and if they can't collect the tax, they can do one of two things. They can sell a tax lien certificate, which I'll explain, or they can confiscate the property. Now, confiscate means they seize it. So today we're talking about tax lien certificates. In other videos, I'll tell you about tax defaulted property. But today we're talking about tax lien certificates. Now, all of the properties have a tax. All right, now a tax lien certificate state is a very benevolent state. Now, I made that up. I call them benevolent because they're really pretty good to the homeowner. They don't kick the homeowner out. So the homeowner didn't pay the tax, but they don't throw him out on the street. They just say to the homeowner, all right, you haven't paid the tax, so we're issuing a tax lien. So you keep possession as the homeowner. All right, now you and I, why am I telling you about this? Because you and I can now pay the taxes on their property. When we pay the taxes, what we do is we don't get possession, but we get a certificate. Now think of that as just a piece of paper. You just get a piece of paper that says you have rights in this property. Now, if you bought one in Florida, you can make all the way up to 18% on that certificate. If you bought one up there in New York State, you might make up to 12%. You're getting the idea. So this is a powerful investment. Now, why do I say powerful? Well, if you go to a bank and you put money in the bank in a savings account, you're probably going to make about 1%. Whereas now you can invest with a local county. You can invest your money with the county. The county will give you a receipt, and that's that tax lien certificate. And when the people come in to pay, you get back all your money. Let me say that again. You get back all your money plus 16, 18, 24, 36%, just depending upon where you did it. All right, so tax liens are available in all of the states that sell tax lien certificates. So that's about half of the states. It's a local ruling that's done. The treasurer is who you give your money to. You can't invest with me. You're going to invest directly with the treasurer, and then you're going to get money back from the treasurer. You're not going to get money back from Ted. All right, now you could make all the way up to 36% in the state of Illinois. Now, I'm not going to narrow this to just Illinois today, but I will talk about Illinois on other videos. So you can go there, so you can look for those and go, and you'll learn about it. Okay, so this is a high-yielding investment, okay, and it has a guarantee. Now, what is the guarantee? Well, you're probably saying to yourself, wait a minute, Ted, why would I buy this certificate? If the person won't pay the government, why would they pay me? Well, here's why they'll pay you, and here's why you want to buy the certificate. This is huge. All right, here's what happens. You invested your money, you gave it to the government. The government said, if these people don't pay, you're going to get the property. And you're going to get the property without a mortgage. No mortgage. Think about what I said. No mortgage. It's gone. Tax lien certificates are sold, and if the property owner doesn't pay, the county wipes out the mortgage, and you are awarded the property. Obviously, you're going to have to go through a legal process. I don't have time to cover that now. So let me quickly review. You raise your hand, you buy a certificate, you're buying it directly from the government. All right, now, once you own the certificate, now you have rights in the property. It can't be sold, can't be remortgaged. The guy can't get out of the deal. There's no way. Now, you own the certificate. The only thing they can do is come in and pay you. Now, when they come in and pay, they have to give you back all your money plus the high interest rate. So that's pretty good investment, right? Now, 97% of the people will pay the tax. All right, now, if they do pay the tax, great, go buy some more. Just keep on doing it. Now, there's going to be millions of these certificates. For example, I'm in Florida right now, and I can tell you in the month of May, all 67 counties, I'm going to add them all up, all 67 counties, if you add them all up, there'll be 1 million tax lien certificates for sale. Anybody can buy them. You buy them online. Doesn't matter if you're in Alaska or whether you're in London, England, or anywhere in Canada, anywhere in the world, you can get online and buy tax lien certificates in Florida. Nice, safe, secure investments. Hope you're getting the idea. Now, you probably have some comments or some questions. We answer all the questions. So if you have a question, put it in the box below. If you have comments you want to make, put them in there. We'd like to hear them. Obviously, we're looking for positive things you want to say. And those will all be answered. And I'm going to have a gift for you. So keep in mind, if you ask a question, you're going to get a gift just for doing that. All right. So what's the guarantee? The guarantee is this. You invest with the government. If you don't get paid, you get the property. Now, how much did you pay for that property? You just paid taxes on it. You didn't put up a big deposit or anything like that. You just paid taxes. All right. If the property owner doesn't pay you, you get the property. Now, I have students that put a little time into learning all this. You don't need this. This is a part-time hustle, remember? Part-time hustle. If you put in 5 or 10 hours, focus time, that's about as maximum that you put into an auction and a tax lien auction. Most people, it'll be 3 to 5 hours to learn how to, once you've learned how to do this. All right, so today I talked about tax lien side hustle. It doesn't take a lot of time, good part-time job, perfect for senior citizens, perfect for little old ladies if they want, because you're not investing and taking a lot of risk. You're investing with the government, you're getting a check back from the government. Some states, and I'll talk about those in other videos, some states have a minimum guarantee of 20% on your money. Now, I don't have time on this video, so I'm going to see you on the next video. Right now, I'm going to do a couple of questions. Okay, the question was, can I give you 3 or 4 states to get started? Yeah, absolutely. If you live along the East Coast, you might want to check out the state of Maryland. They pay up to 24%. Now, you're going to have to do a little study because different counties pay different amounts. So you might be in Arundel County paying 12%, but you go over to Prince George's County and it's going to be 24%. So my point is, the county makes the rule on what they're going to charge. All the counties in Florida pay 18%. If you want to go to Illinois, you can earn up to 36%. So you're kind of getting the idea. Okay, well, this is an online business today, so you can do any business any way you want. I always tell people, if you're going to get involved in a kind of business like this, you do want to look at the property and see what you're going to buy. For example, I use the example, you don't want to buy something next to a chicken farm. Now, by that I mean a tax lien certificate. You don't want to buy that one either, because remember, if the people don't pay the tax certificate, you're going to get the property. Do you want a property next to the chicken farm? So I would suggest you do things locally. I'd suggest you look at properties. Okay, so with all that said, I have a gift for all of you, okay? Now, what is that gift? I call it a safe haven, and it's about tax lien certificates, and it's about tax deed properties. So I want you guys to have that gift, and all you have to do is get set below me, and you'll be able to do that. Now, one thing I forgot to do today was tell you about those two big mistakes. I don't want you to make those mistakes. So let me tell you what the mistakes are so that you could avoid them. Now, I've been doing this for 25 years, and I've seen people lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, this is a money business, and the more you get to watching these videos, the more you're going to learn how to make money. All right, so here's what happens. People get to an auction, they start raising their hand and bidding, but they've never seen the property. Well, folks, what if the property burned down yesterday? Or what if there was a hurricane in that part of that state, or a tornado, and the house is blown away? When you give your money to the tax collector, they're going to tell you they're probably not going to give it back to you. So my point is, you need to look at property. So that's big mistake number one. Big mistake number two is very similar. People get to the auction, and listen, I understand. You're eager, you want to make money, you've been studying, you've been doing whatever, you're ready to go. So you invest your money. Well, it's good to invest your money, but you need some preparation. So you don't want to start investing just because you're looking at a list or seeing a picture of a property. You want to make sure that you've got an exit strategy. What's an exit strategy? How much are you going to sell this property for? You don't want to buy something and not know what you could sell it for. I mean, obviously, if you could buy it low and sell it high, well, every real estate speaker in the world will tell you to do that. Well, I want you to buy it low and make sure that you can sell it at a higher price. And a lot of people go to auctions, they bid all the way up to the retail price. I don't know why they do it. So, well, I never saw the property, I just bid to get it. Well, you don't want to win at the auction. You want to make investment deals where you make money. You want to make money at the auction. You don't want to win. I'm Ted Thomas.